More than 36 hours since the deadly terror attack in New Orleans, police are starting to piece together more information about the driver who killed 14 people and hurt dozens more. The FBI said today they now believe he acted alone, and law enforcement sources tell CBS News the suspect had an AR-15 style weapon, a handgun, and at least one IED in the truck he drove during the attack. Right now, people are allowed to walk on Bourbon Street and businesses have reopened. And just a short distance away at the Superdome, tens of thousands of people are there watching the Sugar Bowl after it was postponed yesterday. Also tonight, we're learning more about those killed, including some from our area. Christine Sloan has their stories.
At this Holmdel, New Jersey home, the family of Billy Deo Jr. is in shock and in mourning. The 25-year-old was one of the 14 people killed in the New Orleans terror attack. His family asking for privacy as they try to come to grips with their profound loss. Tiger Besh, a star football player at Princeton University from 2016 to 2018, was also killed. The 27-year-old worked in Manhattan at Seaport Global. His colleagues are devastated.
Truthfully, there's nobody who had more humility, dedication. He was really a special human being, and we really are mourning his loss.
Besh, an all-Ivy League kick returner and receiver, was on Bourbon Street with his close friend Ryan Quigley, also a Princeton grad. Quigley, who grew up in a Philadelphia suburb, is at a New Orleans hospital and expected to recover. But a neighbor who spoke to his dad says it's a tough road ahead.
He's stable but very emotionally distraught at what happened to his roommate and friend.
A GoFundMe page has been set up for Quigley's recovery and in Besh's honor.
When somebody is so young with his whole life ahead of him, you know, it's senseless.
Quigley graduated from Lansdale Catholic High School before heading to Princeton. The community there praying for him, Billy Deo Jr., and all of the victims. Friends say the 26-year-old is a fighter and will pull through.
Ryan was just an awesome kid. Great character. The Quigleys were great. You know, Paul and Kelly did a great job in raising Ryan.
I spoke to DeMeo's father on the telephone. The family is heartbroken, now planning for his funeral. In Holmdel, New Jersey, Christine Sloan, CBS News, New York.
And a young man from Long Island is among those killed in the attack. The family of 25-year-old Matthew Tenorio confirms he died from a gunshot wound. They tell us he was born in Mineola, but moved to the New Orleans area when he was around 5. We spoke to his cousins in the New Orleans area who say that he will always be remembered for his laugh and sense of humor.
He was such a goofball. He really was. Anyone that knows Matt just can agree with me. His laugh was contagious. If he had a superpower, that would be like his secret superpower to make people laugh.
He was just a good kid, only 25. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Something like this would happen to him.
Tenorio was the youngest of 3 boys. His family says he worked at the Superdome with his father. And on social media, Governor Hochul honored Tenorio, saying, quote, "All New Yorkers are mourning the horrific loss of one of our own." Now, you might see increased security at high-profile locations across the city, including outside Trump Tower in Midtown. There is also additional police presence on patrol in Times Square. However, the NYPD says there are no credible threats to the city. And do stay with us. We'll have much more details on the investigation with a live report from New Orleans ahead on the CBS Evening News at 6:30.